The Big Dipper, or the Plough, is a large asterim consisting of 7 major stars in the constellation of Ursa Major. It is the third largest constellation, and its gorgeousness attracted every civilization on Earth since antiquity. The Big Dipper literally means the greater bear, as in Greek mythology, Jupiter, king of gods, placed his lover Callisto in the sky after she was turned into a bear by his wife Juno. In Hindu mythology, it is called Saptarishi Mandal, which means the 7 sages, as each of the 7 stars has been named after the 7 rishis or sages mentioned in the Vedas. Ursa Major, with the Big Dipper, is a circumpolar constellation in major part of the northern hemisphere, which means it never sets below the horizon from certain locations on Earth from the northern hemisphere. It also helped sailors to find north, as starting from the star Merak to star Dubhe, if we draw an imaginary arrow 5 times the distance between Merak and Dubhe, we will reach the pole star. Also, the tail of the Big Dipper forms an arc which, when extended, runs through star Arcturus and star Spica, thus helping us to find constellation Bootes and Virgo respectively. Starting from the edge of the tail of the Big Dipper, we begin with the star Alcate, which is at a distance of 103.9 light years from Earth, with a temperature of 15,267 degrees Celsius, having a radius of 3.4 times the radius of the Sun and 6.1 solar masses, that means 6.1 times the mass of the Sun. Next, the star Mizar, the double star, is 83 light years from Earth with 2.2 solar mass and 2.4 solar radii, which means it is 2.4 times the radius of the Sun and has a temperature of 8,727 degrees Celsius. The Elliot is at a distance of 82.6 light years with 2.9 solar mass and 4.1 solar radii with a temperature of 8,747 degrees Celsius. Then comes the most faint star of the Big Dipper Asterim, which is Megrez, which is at a distance of 80.5 light years, having the mass of 1.6 solar masses and a radius of 1.4 solar radii, with a temperature of 9,307 degrees Celsius on an average. Next comes the star Pegda, which is at a distance of 83.2 light years with a mass of 2.9 solar masses and having 3 solar radii, with a surface temperature of 4,507 degrees Celsius. The next star, Merak, which is at a distance of 79.7 light years from Earth, has a mass of 2.7 solar masses and a radius 3 times that of the Sun and a temperature of 9,104 degrees Celsius. The last star, Dubhe, is 123 light years from Earth with 4.2 solar masses. The radius of the star Dubhe is not surely known, but its temperature is around 4,387 degrees Celsius. The most interesting star in the Big Dipper Asterim is Mizar, as it is a double star or a binary star with a little fainter companion Alcor, and they revolve around each other every 750,000 years. Mizar is known as Vasishtha and Alcor as Arundhati, the wife of Vasishtha, in traditional ancient Indian astronomy. 5 of the stars of Big Dipper are the members of Ursa Major moving group. The peculiar velocities of stars are essentially random, and the typical magnitude is such that in time of about 1 million years, the shape of the present constellations will change completely and they would not be recognizable. But Ursa Major is much more. The constellation is also home to a number of deep sky objects. The most famous are the Pinwheel Galaxy. It is a face-on spiral galaxy at a distance of 21 million light years from Earth and visible as a faint patch with binoculars under perfectly dark skies, free of light pollution. It was discovered by the French astronomer Pierre Mécain on March 27, 1781, and was communicated to Charles Messier, who notified its position in his Messier catalogue and thereafter called Messier 101 or M101. Here we also find Messier 108, which is a barred spiral galaxy and is seen almost edge on from the perspective of Earth. Another eye-catching object is the Owl Nebula, or Messier 97, which is a planetary nebula located 2030 light-years away and is approximately 8,000 years old. It was formed from the outflow of material from the stellar wind of the central star, which gave it an owl-like appearance and hence its name. Moving 10 degrees northwest of the pointer stars, Dubhe, are Messier 81 and Messier 82, a pair of galaxies at a mutual distance of 150,000 light-years. Messier 81 is called Bode's Galaxy and Messier 82 as the Sigur Galaxy, owing to their shape. The last one which I want to mention is the Whirlpool Galaxy. Although not formally present in the Ursa Major Constellation, but in Canes Venatici, it is situated just 3.5 degrees southwest of Alcate, also known as Messier 51a. It is an interacting grand design spiral galaxy at an estimated distance of 23 million light-years away from Earth. So now that you have discovered the Big Dipper Asterim in the Ursa Major Constellation, next time when you see it in the north, you will not just see 7 random dots of light in the sky. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this video helpful and informative, please like and subscribe and share this video